control on skilled people.
Bout number 11 on the night. This is a middleweight grappling bout. Fighting out of the blue corner. He's 1-0 at NLC. Tristan. And fighting out of the red corner from Davis MMA, Morehead, Kentucky, Dalton Martin. Yo.
Good. I've been, before the end of the night. We might, we should clean, I'd like to clean up.
Take it easy, bud.
Battle for the collar ties here in inside position.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was just on the line with our former commentary partner, Austin Chafin.
Oh, yeah.
We've not seen him in a long time. He was calling
Good
to see
shot
if
down in
Rex
by
was fighting
Tristan Turner.
tonight. So, back to the action here. We see Tristan Turner.
Settling on top here.
Yes, that's it. I'm just going to start doing that and just trailing off and letting Colin finish.
Dalton Martin hunting that guillotine position, but good defense there by Tristan back into full guard.
Colin and I care about each other so much we finish each other's sentences.
That was a slick triangle set up there by Dalton Martin.
It was excellent, and it looks tight. If he can pull ahead here.
He's got good control of the leg, good angle. He's got very long legs, though, and I'll be honest, that sometimes it's harder to finish with the long legs.
It makes it detrimental, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you have short legs and you can get that
and we
grip
see that
lock,
there's just too much space. If my little short, fat legs would have gotten that, it would have been death, but also my short, fat legs
that's
might
what
not
it is.
have
It's
snatched
getting
it.
to that grip that's tough when you're shorter.
Yeah.
But once you do, and once you get that triangle locked, oh, my God. But now, there is a way, if you're a long leg guy, there's a way to figure out that angle. My old coach, Aaron Goebel, he was a master of the triangle.
Good chest to back control here. He's trying to start to sink the hooks.
And he was very
good building of hip height and grabbing the front head.
There's a nice guillotine. He's just got to get that angle when his head's out now.
But he's still got an overhook and wrist control. He's back in jeopardy of that triangle again.
And that's what he's looking for here, that shin block triangle,
yeah,
which I really like.
Let's go with the overhook to go to the head. And Tristan jumps in on the chin strap there.
I like how wise he was to that triangle setup. He just backed out of there.
Yep.
He knew he was in trouble, so he backed out and then reapproached.
He's trying to set up a darce or a Japanese necktie here. I don't know if he has.
He's got the grip now, but let's see how deep it is and if he rolls through.
Now that's the opposite of what Dalton needed. Dalton needed to go belly down and spread his lats. He needs a hard lat row with that right arm.
He's in trouble, but I don't think that grip is as deep as he wants it.
No, I don't think so.
He's just got his hands together.
Yeah. Now he's going back to that power.
Now this is where you want to see him go for that necktie. You don't see people go for the Japanese necktie a lot.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
It's terrible pain.
If you don't get a good solid choke with it, you get a nasty neck crank.
Yeah, it feels like your brain, like your spine is just going to separate from your skull.
People don't even like doing that when you teach it to them.
Yeah.
Because you got to be kind of mean when you do. You got to really stuff that head.
It's that chin to chest mechanic. I mean, that's the most brutal implementation of it. Pretty close, actually, to what we saw Islam finish that last fight with.
Islam, when I saw that darce, I thought, his grip wasn't deep enough.
He was using a short arm and he
Yep.
was using the elbow on the back of the head to get the chin to chest mechanic.
Even still, he must have an incredible squeeze. The way it reminded me of Matt Hughes.
Yeah.
Against, who am I talking about? Jiu-jitsu, a very high-level jiu-jitsu black belt.
Probably Almeida.
Yes, Ricardo Almeida, and he put him out with a Schultz choke.
Yep, Schultz front headlock, head in the hole.
That squeeze, you got to have to do that. It must be incredible.
Ricardo Almeida is like a 80cc medalist too. This is not like a he was a much better grappler on paper than Matt Hughes, but he got hurt with a punch and then he just got slapped. That was very depressing for young Colin.
Oh yeah, for a jiu-jitsu guy to see Almeida get put to sleep that way, it's sad. It's the same way thing when you saw Matt beat the hell out of Hoist Gracie.
Yeah.
I think that Hoist had no business in there at the time, though.
No, that was you just bringing him in as a lamb to the slaughter. The train got the final laugh, though.
That's the thing about that. Yeah, Jesus Christ, Colin.
We're talking about Matt Hughes' great victories.
Matt Hughes is 0-1 versus the train. I don't know, man. I think most men that would have taken him out.
Probably. Oh, we got a
Interestingly
good battle here for hip height. Nice. Coming on top by
That
Dalton
was an
Martin.
excellent work by Dalton Martin. Now let's see what he can do from here because
He's starting to work a knee cut,
excellent pass. That
yeah.
was nice. He kind of hopped over.
and he's starting to look towards. I like the style of mount that he's playing here. He's playing a shin pin mount. He appears to be over the head. I can't quite exactly tell what he's hunting here. Halfway in.
He's going deep under that arm, looking like he's going to go for the darts himself.
He is. He's on that short. Now he's on the same grip that Islam used, but now he's deeper.
He's trying to tighten it as he goes. That's really slick work.
Yeah.
It would be incredible to see him get threatened by the darts and then finish with the darts. But see, he bails on it. He knows his grip's not deep. And now he's in that single leg, and he's kind of in some danger.
Yeah, he's got to get his hips away and keep escaping. Yeah, that was a good hip escape.
And getting that far side arm was slick.
Yeah.
But now, excellent work by Tristan Turner going out the back door, getting that underhook.
Sakuraba Kimura threat here, though, by Dalton Martin.
Yes.
Now the hand is through, right? You got the wrist ride that saved him. That was good work by Tristan Turner to use that wrist ride. But I think we're going to see that same battle for hip height from the back. That's beautiful work by Dalton Martin. He's really controlling a lot of these scrambles, especially as time goes on. We've still got 4 minutes left in this match. And
Tristan hunting for that single leg again. He had success with it earlier, but Dalton's wise to it. He's sprawling real hard on it now and hunting the darts again.
Yeah, and now we're looking actually at an anaconda, and he falls off to the hip. If he's going to be able to, he's got to break the elbow across the center line. I'm not
He's
sure.
not deep enough.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Tristan is tired enough to have that just happen. Right, he's in on the single. Yeah, he's going to have to. That's why a lot of times you see guys use that gable grip to break people down to a hip and then shoot it all the way into an anaconda.
There's the guillotine grip, but let's see what he does with it. Excellent work by Dalton to reach over the head there. That's what's going to stop that pressure.
Good Sumigaeshi
Now
there
he's
by
got his
Tristan
own
Turner.
grip around the head. And now it's just a positional battle, and we see Dalton Martin wins it.
Yeah, and I think you saw a little bit of that last one. Nothing against Tristan Turner, but I think he's too tired to win those exchanges. Like there, he just kind of stopped and waited for Dalton to win the transition.
And you see, Dalton's almost been a little loose with his control in this latter half, I think, and I just think Tristan's not got the gas to get out.
And we still got 2 minutes and 42 seconds left, so I wouldn't be shocked if Dalton Martin finds a submission here. This is a tough match to score, though. How do you have this so far?
I think Dalton's taken over. He lost the first part. You know, the first several minutes he was on his back defending. But now we see the tides turn. And I think if he can continue like this, then Dalton Martin's going to seal the deal. He's also, I think, had the more significant submission threats. I think his darts was perhaps closer than the first one.
Yeah, they definitely both had merits. Now we see him moving up towards almost like he's looking at maybe attacking one of those arms. I really hate to see guys lose top position for an armbar in a match like this, though.
That's why I rarely go for him.
I forgot to make
Dalton Martin. I
would say Dalton.
think Dalton's winning. 2 minutes left. Dalton Martin's ahead.
A little late. 2 minutes to go. Dalton Martin is ahead on the judges' scorecards.
Now, that's what makes it interesting. You know, you have these mid-point announcements, so the guys in there, they can hear it. They know I'm up. So if you're in Dalton Martin's mind, you just need to stay safe. You need to settle and just be methodical.
And if you're Tristan Turner, you got to summon up the energy of your ancestors and try to get out of this position. We see him. He's almost fallen off into a side Jujigatame position.
He's about to come out the back door. I don't know where his arm's at here, though.
It's stuck. It's stuck in a bit of a reverse triangle here.
Now, he's going to try to go for the arm on the way out, but he's not in a great spot for it.
I think he's actually in a pretty good variation of a side Jujigatame, but yeah. Now, here is where you'd like to see him hunt for that Ushiro Senkaku. But he's going to instead jump up and chase the back. Good work, though.
He did a great job using that Kimura trap to get to the back.
Yeah. And he was actually kind of looking towards a reverse triangle there as well from that side Jujigatame position. Now we've got a good face smother here. I mean, he's off to the side, but with short time left, and
He's deep. I think he's going to fall off, though,
yeah. Good work by Tristan Turner, though, right? Like, I mean, he knows he's about to lose this match anyway, and he still fought through that.
Dalton's the aggressor, though. He's the one going for submissions. That's why he's going to come out ahead. And there's the triangle in the very end.
Dalton. He might be able to finish this.
He's much more tired at this point, and Tristan doesn't look like he's doing too much to get out of here.
That's now he's got strong jiu-jitsu feet.
Oh, yeah. This may be it, ladies and gentlemen. Man, gets out by the skin of his teeth, but I think Dalton did enough there.
That was a good match, ladies and gentlemen. We saw the tides turn once Tristan Turner started to fatigue a bit.
We saw a lot of resilience from Tristan in the end there. Tristan seems like a real nice guy. I actually cornered Joe Thompson with him.
Oh, yeah.
Had to scream over him.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in the Mountain Judges have a decision. Your winner of the red corner.
Speaking of which, Joe's next, so I'm going to go corner him again.
Joe Thompson and Zane Fry.
Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me a loyal